From one Spiegel tent and a tiny bar, the Garden of Unearthly Delights has grown into a park full of entertainment. But like any cheeky 10-year-old, it hasn't escaped some cuts and bruises.
There was a terrible year when Space Cowboy put a knife through his hand, which, you know, was probably not the best thought to spring to my mind first. One of the great years, the second one we did, the second garden in 2002, we had the Spiegel tent, and then next door was Scotty's tent that year, which I think was called the Lunar tent from memory. And he went to rig a show that he had, Acrobat, into his venue, and he couldn't fit, he didn't have the roof high enough for the rig to go in. And so he said, I need to build the rig outside. I need to build the aerial rig outside. So the show's going to start outside the venue, and then everyone will go in. And I think that was probably that moment when, you know, we first watched Jo up on the aerial rig opening her show and doing her very spectacular intro to the show outside on this rig between the Spiegel tent and the Lunar tent, that we went, now we see what we're doing. You know, it's a much bigger picture than just one venue. It's actually about an atmosphere of a whole area. And so, you know, to me, that's probably the defining moment of how we actually really started the garden. We all work in the performing arts all year, and we do all like a great variety of things. And so I quite enjoy bringing shows that I know no one's heard of, because I do think it's great to learn something new, to have a new experience. That's part of what is so great about Fringe and the garden. I can't wait. It's great.